The Direction Home of Eastern Ohio is hosting community focus groups in Ashtabula, Columbiana, and Mahoning counties for seniors, the community, caregivers, and service providers. The sessions are aimed to uncover regional needs and guide future services. Chief of Community Development and Public Relations for Direction Home of Eastern Ohio, Cassandra Valentini, joins me now to talk about the sessions. Hi, Cassandra.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about why these focus groups were started and what Direction Home of Eastern Ohio is hoping to gain from them.
So every 4 years, we do an area plan, it is called, and it is part of the Older Americans Act of 1965. And what we do is we go out into our local community and we ask them how they would like to see the federal funding be spent. The Older Americans Act directs us to provide services and support so that older adults in the 4 counties that we represent can receive services so they can remain in their home. So we come to different locations, and we did a survey that we sent in the mail as well as an online survey in 2025 so that we can gather more information. But these focus groups are really important so that we can hear directly from older adults in our community.
Yeah, going into the sessions, are there specific needs you're looking to address, or is this really more the community guiding that conversation?
So we know from the survey that we already did that there are certain things that folks really are saying that they need in the community, but we're really open to hearing from the older adults and caregivers about what they're seeing as barriers to remaining in their home, what kind of gaps in services are out there, and then our hope is to be able to fund providers to provide that direct service so that they can remain in their home.
Let's talk about the focus groups. The first 2 were earlier today in Columbiana County. How was the turnout, and what were some of the reoccurring concerns you heard?
So we had a nice turnout in Columbiana County. We had the older adults in the morning, and then we had our provider network come in the afternoon. And we heard pretty much exactly what you would expect. Things like transportation, the need for more personal care providers to provide that direct service, so the actual caregiver to provide service to somebody in their home, things like food insecurity. So I think we'll hear much of that in the future focus groups that we are having in Mahoning, Trumbull, and Ashtabula County.
Yeah, you have 2 more, Ashtabula and Mahoning County. You mentioned Trumbull County as well. Once all the information's collected, what are the next steps?
So once we have everything collected, we gather all of that data and we write a report to the Department of Aging in Columbus, and then we look at the needs that are that we have seen across the board, and then we fund local providers to provide services. So we'll put out a request for proposal for the provider network to fill out and tell us what they want to do and how they're going to accomplish meeting these gaps, and then we will fund them to provide the services in 2027.
Is there a timeline so that people can have an idea of when they could see the outcome of the assessment?
Yeah, so we will definitely have the providers in place by the beginning of 2027. So it is a long process, but we really want to make sure we gather as much information as we possibly can to really inform the programming that we fund.
Finally, if people want to be involved in the remaining focus groups, there are still 2 more left, I believe, or how many more left?
There are actually 3 left.
Yes.
So, yeah, so we have one in Ashtabula on March 4th at the Ashtabula Center for Active Living. That one starts at 10:30. Then we have one at St. Joe's at the Mall on the 6th, and that one starts at 11 a.m. And then we have one in Mahoning County at the Austintown Senior Center starting at 11:30 on the 9th.
Can they just show up, or do they need to register?
They can just show up, and even if you aren't from that specific county, if we have any of the folks from Columbiana who still want to come and have their voice heard, we'd love to have them come, and they can hear about what kind of outcome we had from the survey that we did already have out in the community, and then they can also let us know what they think we should fund in their community.
Excellent. Cassandra, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.